Welcome to FL Mixologist. So today what we're going to do is we're going to complete the build on this Holley carb, the Junkyard Holley carb. And whilst I am building it very quickly, I'm going to tell you a few things that I've done on this carb. So I've already did the base plate. This shaft, as you may remember from the previous video, was a bit discolored, so I treated it with a chemical blackening process. So now it looks, not only it looks shiny, which that's not the main thing, but actually it is useful for the shaft to become passivated, so it's a rust protection thing. And I decided initially that even though I could kind of trick out the carb in a sense, I decided not to do it. I decided to put this carb kind of back to standard, like it would have left the factory. As you can see, I'm getting some stuff out here because I've got a lot of this thing. I call them sub-assemblies. So these carbs, you can do lots of things to these carbs in different bits, and then it all comes together relatively quickly. And that's what I like about these carbs, that once you've got the right sub-assemblies done, it becomes so easy to do. So this is the primary fuel bowl, and what you can see here is that I have swapped the 50cc accelerator pump with a 30cc accelerator pump. I need to adjust that because that's not right. What I do like also about this kind of this fuel bowls, the side hung fuel bowls as they're called, is that they're quite easy because they just stand. So you put the carb in a smooth surface and it just stands. In order to do this fuel transfer tube, what you need to do is you need to just make sure that the O-ring has a bit of petroleum jelly on it, and it goes here. Just need to put it just a little bit, because what we need to do now is put the back fuel bowl. Generally I only put the fuel transfer tube with the back bowl, because of the front bowl generally I'm doing the pump arm, and it becomes a bit of faff. So you align this with this. There you go. There you go. Just tighten it up in a round pattern. Like so. Okay, so probably you've seen in the video before that this part of the carburetor was all damaged. So what I had to do was just cut away all the material, so that now it's smooth and the airflow can come in. So now what I need to do, there is another thing that I need to show you that is quite important. Because we milled off the choke tower, it becomes really important that you need to, this port here, let me try and show you that, this port there needs to be blocked out. Why? Because if not, it creates an air leak. So this is a brand new diaphragm that needed to be installed. And again, I persevered with the original spring, with the spring that was there, which is probably a slightly lighter spring than the standard one, but that's okay. So what this is going to do is it's gonna make the secondary activation a bit snappier. So this thing will just like go a bit quicker. Not necessarily that it's gonna have more flow than the standard. So this is by all intents and purposes kind of a standard carb that we've taken the choke tower off. Just need to give this thing might need a little bit of attention. Yep. So this just needs a bit of cleaning. That's what I have my trimmer for. Lovely. Yes. And where are you? So let's try this one more time. That's fine, and now I need to do this, and I need to do the little circle that goes there. So if I get this, my little box of tricks. There are two types of circlips that you can use for this thing. Some are easier to put on than others. So this is in the right size, so it's not going to go. I need this one. Might not be able to see it from back there, but this is a tiny piece. And the technique is to try and get this aligned with this, and you gently feed this in through the top, not like that. Let's get another one. Put that up on the floor. Ah, wait, I found now the reason why these things are very important is because if not, this can just fly away. Ah, there you go, you see. Now that I've got it in position, the thing I need to do is get one of my this. There you go. That's it, done. So now the only thing I need to do is I need to cap this, and I need to do this, the accelerator pump, because if not, this is not going to work. So let's have a look. Let's do it. So good, and then I need another to hold. Excellent. So what I need to do is I'll go the other way, it's slightly better. It was quite tight, so I don't know. So obviously because it was installed in another carb, so therefore. And the idea is to untighten this nut until such time as it starts becoming into contact with the pump arm. So there you go, that's going well. But it's still not in contact with the pump arm. And the other thing that I did on this one was to put a pink pump cam, which is the one that has the highest volume. No, this is still not ready. Let's have a look. Yes, and so this needs tightening up again a little bit. So basically how the Holley pump works is full throttle, and it needs to have some give at the bottom, and that's where you know where it is perfect. So that's it. That's this is a carb that has been resurrected, and it's kind of ready to go again.